Does shifting our perspective really matter? 5 shifts I made that mattered. Welcome back, or welcome here. I'm Deborah Racher, and my channel is all about inspirational insights to ponder. Few nuggets every week of something that may help you think, does this fit for me? And I talked last week that I was going to share, or a couple weeks ago actually, that I was going to share my shifts with regard to the rules for being human. So let's get started. So, rule 1, you will receive a body. You may love it or you may hate it. And quite frankly, I don't think I even considered that for a very long time. And I found myself at the age of 60 needing a liver transplant. And I received 2 within a month of each other. And I tell you, that changed my perspective in terms of receiving a body. And after that, I began to consider and act like my body was my temple. I began to eat way better food and get out in that sunshine, exercise, and have more fun in life. And I feel much, much happier in my body, my temple, these days. Number 2, you will be presented with lessons. And you may like the lessons or you may not. I began to realize after reading many, many books and listening to many people like Mel Robbins and Tony Robbins and many others, that life is actually happening for me, not to me. And I began to realize that whatever was going on for me was actually my curriculum. And number 3, which I've mentioned before, there are no mistakes, only lessons. And once I began to realize that I could look at life as learning and what was going on for me that I needed to learn. And that helped me stop thinking I was a failure and acting like a victim. That was a major shift. Well, rule 4, a lesson is repeated until learned. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure this particular rule is different for everyone in terms of their experience. And for me, it's really been around my relationship with money. And, you know, that relationship has been a continuous learning process, I would say. So, you know, my husband and I have gone through bankruptcy. We did a consumer proposal when our kids were teenagers, you know, in and out of credit card debt and kind of repeating the pattern over and over again. But as I mentioned in my video a few weeks ago about what is your money story, I was introduced to Ramit Sethi, and I'm starting to change my relationship with money and let go of those old patterns and start some new empowering habits. You don't have to keep your money story. You can change it. And number 5, learning does not end. Actually, I'm quite empowered by that because in number 2 rule, Cheri says, you are enrolled in a school of life. And I began to look at myself as a lifelong learner. And that has helped me tremendously. And I'm going to read a quote that is near and dear to my heart about lifelong learning. So here we go. The journey of knowledge is endless, and we are forever students in the school of life, embracing the role of lifelong learner forever. This quote is by Norbertus Krisnu Prabowo, and I likely got his name wrong, and I apologize for that. If this insight to ponder sparked something in you, please hit the subscribe button. Share any comments you might have with me, because I read each and every one. And finally, if no one has told you today they are proud of you, let me say, I am proud of you. I am proud of you for taking charge of your life. I am proud of you for being creative. And I am proud of you for shifting your perspective. Until next time, many blessings. Bye for now.